All right, welcome to J Sports, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jason Lemire. I'm your host. Now, I want to discuss Mike McCarthy. Now, if I have any future thoughts on the Cowboys, besides their pass rushing being awful against San Francisco, I will be posting that. But right now, I want to talk about our head coach, Mike frickin' McCarthy. Mike McCarthy. So there are a couple arguments being made. He should stay. He should go. The general consensus is he should go. But there's another consensus that I also agree with. And that is Jerry Jones is clinging on to him. So before I get into those thoughts, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press that post notification bell so you never miss another one of these videos. And then also comment down below. What are your thoughts? And that is my fridge. So let's put this down until that goes down. Screw it, you'll hear it anyway. So let's go over why people say Mike McCarthy's going to stay. Right off the bat, I'm going to give you my opinion and say he should absolutely get the F out. Go. You did nothing for us. So just a bit of context. Jerry Jones wanted Mike McCarthy 2 years ago. He wanted him 2 years ago. So he had him at his house overnight. He stayed overnight at his house. And they had beer and nachos. How else do you convince anyone? Beer and nachos. And Stephen Jones, or Jerry Jones Jr., basically said, Dad, you got to keep him. He's what you need. He's your future. You got to get him. Let me remind you that Mike McCarthy's only got one ring. Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers made him who he is today. Okay? So, the one argument that Shannon Sharpe presents really well on Undisputed is, look, Jerry Jones is clinging to him. This is the guy that Jerry Jones wants. Why does Jerry Jones want him? It's not like he offers anything. Well, the reason why is Mike McCarthy doesn't challenge Jerry Jones. He doesn't push back on anything. He doesn't butt heads with him like Jimmy Johnson did. He doesn't do any of that. And Jerry Jones micromanages everything. Like when, I think it was Jalen Smith was, I forget who it was. He was named captain. And Jerry Jones comes out and says, actually, we're going to cut him. Jerry Jones micromanages absolutely everything. He tells you who's injured, when they're going to be back, if they're going to be back, if they're going to be on the practice squad, if they're going to be on IR, who's going to be playing, what plays you're going to make, what position each guy is going to play, what positions you guys are going to play. He makes every decision. And he doesn't let the coaches do their job. It's kind of like Dan Snyder, I can't talk, with Washington, how he would make all the decisions. It's the same thing with Jerry Jones. And Jerry Jones is famous for it. He's famous for it. So, now, will Mike McCarthy go? Here's the thing, right? We're going to keep going on this. Jerry Jones is going to cling to him, okay? And that's just it. Jerry Jones would be the reason that he stays. I am 90% sure, 95 even, that Mike McCarthy is going to stay because of Jerry Jones. Regardless of what he said. Because he said, I don't know when I'm going to, I don't know, I don't have a memory of the last time I was this angry after a game. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you that Jerry Jones is 79 years old. October 12th of 2022 will be his next birthday when the man will turn 80. He was telling his guys, this is it. This is the window. Our window is narrowing. We have to do something here. What was he saying there? Guys, my window is narrowing. We have to do something. Let me put this down. That's what he was saying. I think maybe he realizes I don't got much time left. He's talked about his own mortality on this planet, and he thinks, and I know he thinks, that, look, he knows that, look, we have to do something because I ain't going to be living much longer. Now, he didn't bless Mike McCarthy after this game. He wasn't pleased with him. But you know who was? Stephen Jones. Jerry Jones Jr. He was saying on a radio show, oh yeah, Mike McCarthy, I don't see him leaving. I think he's going to stay. He's got a good influence on his daddy. Now, you've also got Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn has more people after him than Old Man Tom's after Tucker. My friend Tucker. Yeah, I love Tucker. Anyway, but he's got more people coming at him that want him. He's the coach with the most interview requests. Law Nation says it best. If you don't have to submit your resume and other teams come for you, you are the top of the top. You're the best of the best. When you ain't having to turn your resume in, and when everyone else is coming after you to give you phone calls, he's making everyone come to him. There are 8 teams after him. He denied the Jacksonville Jaguars, but the Broncos want him. Him and that Broncos manager have worked together before. So, look, if you're looking for another head coach, Dan Quinn, look, he went one game over 500. He was there for 5 years. He got Atlanta to a 28-3 win against the GOAT, against Tom Brady, I think it was. And he's not really the GOAT to me or Oscar Montiel, but I can just say, you know, and he was fired. So his record as a head coach ain't awesome. You have 5 years to look at. It's not like, oh, he was only for a year. You don't really know. You know. Now let me present my agreement with Skip Bayless. And I don't agree with him most of the time. In fact, probably 100% of the time. Maybe 99 now. Mike McCarthy should go because he does nothing. Now, again, all of this is with the caveat of Jerry Jones. But he does nothing. You see him on the sidelines, standing there. He looks like what Skip Bayless said, a spectator looking at the game. Like, oh, do I make a play? Do I make a play? Yeah. That's how he talks. But he looks like he's just looking up at the scoreboard going, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And you get these other guys coming up to him, tapping him on the shoulder going, yo, we need to go for 2. You got a penalty on a touchdown play. You got to go for 2. And he's like, we'll go for 2. Go for 2. He's not animated. He's not passionate. He's not doing anything. He's not calling timeouts when he needs to. He's not running down the clock. His play calling is awful. He's not challenging plays. He's not challenging calls. What the hell does he need to be there for? He's doing nothing. Now you say, oh my God, Jason, it's because Jerry Jones won't let him. I guarantee you that's also the truth. But you can't tell me you can't make a call and then deal with Jerry Jones on a 1 week basis, on a weekly basis, have beer and nachos and all of that. Coach him. Mike McCarthy doesn't do anything. He doesn't motivate the young dudes like Diggs, like Parsons, like D-Law. And yeah, the greats, you know, like Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, they didn't need that. They didn't need the motivation, the rah-rah, ha-ha. They didn't need any of that. But this dude does absolutely nothing. Nothing for the team. And that's why he needs to go. I don't care about, oh, well, Jerry Jones this. I don't care about, oh, my God, they micromanage. I don't give a damn. Now, look, there's an argument why people say, well, get rid of Mike McCarthy, give Dan Quinn the job as head coach. A, because he's got 8 people offering him lots of big money and perfectly good jobs. And he might just go for them if Jerry Jones don't elevate him to head coach. That's probably one of the reasons why. But B, number 2, is because he got a little taste of it. I can't remember who it was against, But Mike McCarthy, because of COVID protocol, couldn't go, so he was in Frisco, Texas, in his hotel watching the game. And what you saw on the sidelines was actual life. Life. You saw actual life on the sidelines. Where, like, it looked like he wanted to be there. He was calling plays. He was challenging calls. He was calling timeouts. He was doing everything that a head coach should.
And with life.
That's the thing, and with life. Microphone messed up a little bit. So, I personally think Mike McCarthy needs to go. He doesn't do anything for the Cowboys. He has cost us a game. He's cost us a game, and he cost us the goddamn playoffs. He needs to be out immediately. I don't care what you gotta do. Go get Brian Flores. Go get somebody. Somebody needs to be head coach, because my God. And, you know, Kellen Moore's also being interviewed, and people have thrown his name out for the job. I don't think so. I'm going to go over all the coaches in different videos. No. Get Mike McCarthy the hell out. Out! I've given you the two reasons that I've heard of why he should stay and then why he's going to stay and why he should go. I'm agreeing with he should go. He does not belong as head coach. He's got one ring from 10 years ago. Get him the hell out of Dallas, man. Get him out. That game should have been won. You had undercoached your football team. They were not ready for football. Not ready for football. They were not ready to play the 49ers. You had a terrible game plan, and it showed. And that's the reason he needs to go. What with Jason Garrett? What happened? 8-8, 8-8, 8-8, 8-8, 8-8. Every year was 8-8. But if Jerry Jones likes you, if Jerry Jones thinks you're amazing, you're gonna stay. So I'm impassioned right now, but I'm gonna tell you right now, he's not going anywhere. Mike McCarthy's gonna stay because good old Jerry likes him. Because Jerry don't want a fucking Super Bowl ring. That's why. He don't want a Super Bowl ring. I guess he never wanted it. Now, if you like my comments and you like this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Press that post notification so you never miss another one of these videos. Share with your friends and family. And let me know down in the comments below. What do you think? Give me your thoughts on if Mike McCarthy should stay. Go tell me why. If you agree with my concerns and all this and my comments. And I will see you all next time. Peace.